United States, I don't think, can afford these climate deals, certainly not in the trillions of dollars flowing overseas. But the Greens will say, we've got to pay up. The planet is in crisis.
So
Where are you on this?
I got to tell you, when you were reading through your My Take there, that you so eloquently delivered and wrote this morning, I thought of my new friend Bjorn Lomborg from the Copenhagen Consensus think tank.
Yep.
And he has some amazing thoughts on the subject, very similar to what you just shared, that the focus needs to be on innovation, because he's not a climate change denier. He acknowledges it, and innovation is the answer, he says. But while you were saying all that, I pulled up some of his latest thoughts saying that this is real. Global warming is real, but it's not the end of the world. This is a manageable problem. He really calls out the alarmists on this, saying the singular obsession with climate change means we are now going from wasting billions of dollars on ineffective policies to wasting trillions. He says cooler heads have to prevail. We need to dial back the panic, innovate the price of green energy down below that of fossil fuels, and everyone will switch. It's a very easy concept, right, Stuart? But the question is, what's going on here with this administration's policies? Because there are big questions out there, whether or not this is some sort of de facto legislation, when you have policies that are directly driving the price of oil, gasoline, home heating oil, driving all of those fuels higher, right? So in essence, that's going to make the very expensive green energy look cheaper all of a sudden. It's just a point to be made in all of this, but really should be working differently. We should have an end goal with innovation and make it more attractive and affordable.
Endless contradiction. Next case. The Democrats are scrambling to get their spending bill passed, but Biden's approval continues to sink. I don't think people like all this chaos in Washington, and I think that is really hurting the president's polling. What say you?
You don't have to think. It's happening. Look at the polling. And as I was talking to Lauren Simonetti sitting next to me on set here in New York, I just looked at her, I said, you know, as you went through that, Stuart, what is there to be happy about right now when it comes to economic policies in this country? I looked down this morning because I get a daily update on heating oil prices. This winter will now cost the average American 43% more, natural gas 30% more, propane 54% more, electricity 6%. Your Thanksgiving dinner is going to be more expensive. It's going to cost you more to fill up your gas tank to drive to grandma's house for Thanksgiving. You don't know if you're getting on a plane, if the pilot's going to show up on time. It's a mess. And then whether or not your Christmas presents are going to get delivered to your front porch when you need them. So, I mean, there's a lot of issues right now that this country is facing, and there's a lot of uncertainty over what the economic policies are of this administration. When you have Jen Granholm, and that happened during my hours on Friday, Stuart, I saw that interview happen where she was asked a very direct question about what we are going to do to boost oil production in this country, and she threw her head back in laughter. That is a very real problem that is immediately affecting American families and businesses. And I don't really know that they are clearly spelling out how they are going to solve this energy crisis that is affecting everyone.
I don't think they know what to do. Sandra, thanks very much for joining us. We'll be watching this afternoon America Reports, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox News. Thank you, Sandra.